Hey, Courtney. Sorry it saved me so long to get this to you, but I really want to do it in person because I want to show you more. I can start with screen sharing stuff. I'm not really familiar with Google like I should be. There we go. Once you log into fitmomcourt.com/WPadmin as seen up here, once you do that, you will come to this home page. It's called your dashboard. There's not really a whole lot, except I do like to scroll down here and see the jetpack stats. It's not as accurate as you would think because if somebody refreshed, I don't know, sometimes they click the link and they come back and it'll count them multiple times. But you can say, okay, for September, somebody landed on my home page, somebody clicked on my about page, you know, and that might have been you or it might have been me or something. But it's good whenever you start getting searches come through. So if somebody Googled, so you know the search term that they used, and so that is pretty neat. I do enjoy that. We can also do things like Google Analytics, but this, for my purposes, works out pretty well. If you want a lot more in-depth stuff, like which country they're coming from, you know, which languages people speak, all that kind of stuff, then we can install Google Analytics. For the post, though, once you land here, or if you land on your home page and you are logged in, all you got to do is come to New and Post. Just hover over New, select Post. It works here. Or if you happen to be on your phone, you can do Post from your phone easily. And then this drop-down menu will post below Posts, and you can click Add New. So we open up our new post, and it always likes to start us off on text, but I would encourage you to switch it over to visual if you're not a coder. This is your post title. So we're going to say Courtney's Blogginess. Over here, I wouldn't worry about this too much until you get a little more advanced with it. Format, also I wouldn't worry about too much, so you get more advanced with it. Categories, that's an easy one. If you wanted to add maybe nutrition categories or exercise categories or things you like, whatever it is you want to do. And this one we'll say silly things. All right, and it's check marked, meaning this would go in the silly things category. And if you create a lot of posts and you categorize them accordingly, we can do cool stuff with that. We can pull those into the slider, or we can add them to the sidebar, whatever you feel like doing. Tags. Tags a lot. We're kind of getting away from it, but there are ways to make it really helpful. So if you're looking for, you know, recipes that involve apples, and you see, you know, apple recipes as a tag, then somebody can click on that and they can see everything they're looking for all at once. So it can be nifty if done properly. So in this case, we'll just add a couple of tags. If you wanted to set a featured image, here would be the place to do it. I'm going to show you real fast what it looks like, because it does, a featured image is rather large. All right, so if at any time you want to see what you're doing, come here to the Publish tab. It's going to be in the top right. But instead of hitting Publish, hit Preview. Sorry for my internet. It has been atrocious lately. I switched internet because of last week and I still working properly. This is a crawl. We'll come back to this one. Okay, you can enter the media. So if I wanted to add the same image, but I wanted to have more control over it, I would just, let me do that one more. Look where I want it to go. I would select Add Media. It's already checked for me. Down here at the bottom, let's say if I want to make that a thumbnail. And it shows me what it'll look like. And you have a little more control over it as well. Once you already go ahead and add it, you can do a custom size. So let's say you figure that size is a 204 width. Then you can customize that. And there it goes. For some reason, it's bigger, and if you customize, go down. If you start off smaller and get larger, it'll kind of blur it up a little bit, but so much here. Now, when you're typing, you may notice that there's not a whole lot up here. So I believe it is, it'll add a little more stuff for you to work with, a more flexibility. Better. We can make that large. We'll go ahead and make this one a little bit larger too. And then we'll type. Now let's take a look at how this one will appear. By hitting that preview button once more. Okay, so this is the size of the featured image. I do have it changed right now because before it was taking up all of this from the first letter B of buy, and it was coming all the way down here, and it was rather large. So this is probably closer to a maybe a 400, 500 pixel width. This is what we went ahead and put in as a 200. And these are the different header sizes. That was a 1, that was a 3, and this is just a regular old paragraph. And we can continue adding media to it. We can add as we go. We can go ahead and grab that image, center it up, center both of them. If we want to change any text color, we just highlight over it here. And links. This one's really cool. So if I want to say fun things about me, click here. I highlight the word that I want to link. I select this link button. This one removes the link. And here I can type the URL, or if I wanted to link to your about page, all I got to do is click this link to existing content. Select this. It'll plug in the URL for me and add link. And now, once you preview it on the page, if they click here, it'll go right to it. If you wanted an excerpt, then you would enter it here. So if you didn't want them to see this whole thing, you just want them to see like a small portion, a preview, then all that would go in here. And where they would see that is if they clicked on blog. So there's nothing really here, but once I'm not going to publish it in case somebody has subscribed to your blog, but once the other one posts, it'll have the title, it'll have this information in the category, and then it'll have whatever excerpt you plugged in here. Custom fields, I'm going to go ahead and remove these so that you don't see them. Author will always be you if you're signed into your name. And rev slider, let's remove that. So let me get rid of these real fast for you so you don't have to worry about them. Custom fields, rev slider. I should do it. Okay. Don't worry about it. That's pretty much it. But let me show you a couple other things. Up here, you see the little update button. It says there are 4 updates. For the most part, I don't like to update because we're not sure how it's going to conflict. And if you update one thing and it happens to conflict with another, you may not realize it until later on. So until it's necessary, don't worry about these updates so much. They're all compatible right now. They're all working. Pages. let's say that at some point in the future, you wanted to add a page. It's the same thing as adding a post. You would just click it right here. Let's see. That's pretty much it. If there's anything else that you want design-wise, just shoot it to me and I can take care of it. If you want to know how to do these other things, then by all means, I can show you how to do it. But if not, yeah, just shoot it to me and I'll take care of it. I'll handle business. If you're curious about that, about what all you can do, it's a pretty powerful platform. It operates very much like Facebook, but it would be captured within your site. So if you're curious about that, if you think maybe it's something you want to use, you just didn't see enough value, then let me know and I'll make a video about that too, because there is some pretty high-speed stuff you can do with it. Let me see if I can figure out how to get off of this screen sharing. Ta-da! So please let me know if you have any questions or if I can help in any other way. It's always a pleasure working with you, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video out. So have a very good day.